Ikea over there. There's Ikea back there. Ikea's all in here. And then I've brought in the stuff for the, oh, well, there's Ikea in the kitchen. But we're getting there. So some Ikea's in those bins. But this is all the stuff for doing my tall cupboards that will be on this wall. So there. I finally got all that sorted, and this is going to be good. Ollie says, I better supervise. Okay, cardboard's adding up. We're starting to go through parts. I'm not doing handles until everything's done. This is as far as I've gotten so far. Nothing's adjusted yet. Those are the side cover panels. I'll deal with those later. Got a bunch of shelves. I've got these drawers. And then there's also some drawers that go inside these cupboards as well, and some shelves. But this is enough work for today. This is kind of crazy. It's pretty neat though. There's a big rail up there that supports all the weight, and these fancy little feet down here. So I think this is going to add a lot of storage. Okay, still haven't got around to lining those up, but I've been scribbling on the walls and getting things figured out. So I've got the rails up. I know where all the cabinets are. They're all drawn up. I'm figuring out where outlets are going to be and what obstacles I have, because these don't run down into the chaseway. They run up into the attic. So I got to be real careful how I'm going to do that. So yeah, I need an outlet here, and then I need one way up high that'll hide in a cupboard, because that's where all the controllers for the under cabinet lights will be, up in that upper corner. So we're getting there. Almost ready to build that. I just gotta do some electrical work. It's gonna be real messy, but luckily all the bad sheetrock's gonna be hidden behind cupboards, so I'm not even gonna repair most of it. Just tape it back up. Okay, and a very destructive but constructive lunch. I've knocked a few holes in the wall and started routing the wires in the boxes. I'm gonna have to disable power to that box and to that box. And because these lines actually feed up through the attic, that's why I went below them. And you can see I've got my 1.5 inch setback, so I'm code compliant. So yeah, we've got these work boxes in, and we'll have 3 outlets on that wall, 1 over here. I wish I could put 1 more over here, but there is that water standpipe for the rain head, and I don't even want to go near monkeying with that. And then that goes up in that upper cupboard to power the under cabinet lights in a much more attractive method than some of the others I have seen. So that was a good lunch. Yeah, that's the best stuff in the world. The next step in the progress here is we have a cupboard up. Now that shelf's just kind of hanging out there. You know, it doesn't have any pegs in it yet. We have an access point for power for the weird light structure, for the power supplies for those, and you can see the rail system works pretty slick. So that is cabinet 15, and then we'll build 14, which is a big one, you know, 13 and 12, and then we'll build 16, and then 17 is this weird real tall one, and then we'll do doors and stuff. So yeah, outlets all work. I thought I had 1 more cover, but apparently I don't, so I'll have to get that. And all my plugs are in. Alright, and the list of things that we're slowly getting done, we even have under cabinet light that we can dim and turn off. So that worked out pretty slick. I have to figure out how the trim stuff works, which is why this cupboard isn't completely hung yet, and how you do the finished stuff down there. You just buy these generic cover panels, and then you got to get the right saw blade and cut them, and then you've got these little panels. So I'm gonna have to become a finished carpenter for all that, and I figured I better get all the uppers done before we start the lowers. ShopDog says, geez, hurry up and get this stuff out of my way. So this is where we're at now. Now this one is only partially hung because I've got to figure out how all this trim stuff works. You know, I've got to fill this gap over here, and then something comes down, and then these trims go under here. So I've got to get all that sorted out because I am no finished carpenter. And I haven't adjusted any of the doors or anything yet. But, you know, they're up there. Obviously no handles. And I can dim the lights. I can turn them off. So that's pretty cool. That system actually works pretty slick. You can see. So, yeah, Inspector Ollie just says, boy, this is going to take forever. But I figure another 3 weeks and we'll be good.